Hey everyone, it's Doctor. Today, we're talking about a serious but often preventable disease, colon cancer. We're diving deep into 8 early warning signs that you absolutely shouldn't ignore. Remember, I'm here to arm you with knowledge, not to scare you. Early detection is key when it comes to colon cancer, and knowing what to look for can make all the difference. Let's talk about something that can be a little uncomfortable to discuss. Rectal bleeding. It's a topic that many people shy away from, but it's crucial to address it head-on. Ignoring it won't make it go away, and it could be a sign of something serious. Look, I get it, it's not exactly dinner table conversation, but trust me, this is important. Discussing it openly can help you understand the potential risks and take the necessary steps to protect your health. Noticing blood in your stool is never normal, and it's something you should never ignore. It can be alarming, but it's your body's way of signaling that something might be wrong. Whether it's a small amount or a lot, it's a red flag that needs your attention. Now, the blood might be bright red or it could be a darker maroon color. Each color can indicate different issues, and understanding this can help you and your doctor pinpoint the problem more accurately. Bright red usually means the bleeding is happening lower down in your digestive tract, while that darker maroon color could indicate a problem higher up, like in the colon. This distinction is important because it helps in diagnosing the exact cause of the bleeding. When it comes to colon cancer, the bleeding is often more severe and it might come and go. This intermittent bleeding can sometimes make it harder to detect, which is why regular monitoring is essential. Guys, get familiar with what's normal for you. Everyone's body is different, and knowing your baseline can help you spot any changes early. Keep a health diary if needed, noting any unusual symptoms or changes in your stool. Examine your stool regularly, and if you see blood even once, it's time to call your doctor. Early detection can make a significant difference in treatment outcomes. Don't wait for the problem to escalate. Your health is too important to ignore. Educate yourself about the potential causes of rectal bleeding. It could be something as simple as hemorrhoids, but it could also be a sign of a more serious condition like colorectal cancer. Knowledge is power, and being informed can help you make better health decisions. Don't be afraid to talk about it with your loved ones. They can offer support and might even encourage you to seek medical advice sooner. Sometimes sharing your concerns can make the situation feel less daunting. Remember, your doctor is there to help you. They can perform the necessary tests to determine the cause of the bleeding and recommend the best course of action. Don't hesitate to make that appointment. Your health is worth it. Set reminders for regular checkups and screenings. Staying proactive about your health can prevent minor issues from becoming major problems. It's a small effort that can have a big impact on your well-being. Taking care of your health means you can enjoy life to the fullest. Don't let fear or embarrassment hold you back from seeking the care you need. Your future self will thank you for it. Have you noticed that your stools have become thinner than usual? This could be another sign of colon cancer. You see, when a tumor grows in the colon, it can actually narrow the passageway, and that affects the size and shape of your stool. And it's not just the size. Pay attention to any changes in the consistency of your stool too. Are you experiencing more frequent constipation? That's another red flag. Listen to your body, and if something feels off, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. We've all had those times when we've dealt with diarrhea, right? It's usually nothing serious, maybe a stomach bug or something you ate. But when diarrhea just won't quit, when it's persistent and you don't have a clear explanation for it, that's when it's time to pay attention. It could be a sign of an underlying issue, and yes, that includes colon cancer. Keep track of how long these symptoms last, and whether they're happening along with any other warning signs. Chapter 4. Persistent constipation. Don't let it go unaddressed. Just like diarrhea, constipation is another common problem that's usually no big deal. Most of us have experienced it at some point in our lives. It can be uncomfortable and frustrating, but often it's temporary and resolves on its own. Often it's just a matter of not getting enough fiber in your diet. Fiber helps to keep things moving smoothly through your digestive system. Foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are excellent sources of fiber. Incorporating these into your daily meals can make a significant difference. But here's the thing. If you're making dietary changes, adding more fiber, drinking plenty of water, and you're still constipated for weeks on end, that's a sign that something else might be going on. Chronic constipation isn't something to ignore. It can be a symptom of a more serious underlying condition. It could be a tumor blocking the colon, Colon cancer is one of the most common types of cancer, and early detection is crucial. A tumor can obstruct the passage of stool, leading to persistent constipation. This is why it's so important to pay attention to your body and any changes you might experience. And unfortunately, persistent constipation can actually make colon cancer worse, so please, don't tough it out. Ignoring the symptoms can lead to more severe complications. If you notice that your constipation is not improving despite making lifestyle changes, it's time to seek medical advice. If this is happening to you, get it checked out. Early diagnosis and treatment can make a significant difference in outcomes. Don't let embarrassment or fear prevent you from seeking help. Your health is too important to ignore. Make that appointment with your doctor and discuss your symptoms. It could be the key to catching a serious condition early and getting the treatment you need. Chapter 5. Bloating and Fullness. Beyond the occasional discomfort. Now let's talk about that uncomfortable feeling of bloating and fullness, especially when it happens after you've only had a small meal. We've all been there, right? But when it's constant, when it's sticking around, it's telling you that something's interfering with your digestive process. And one possibility, unfortunately, is a tumor that's growing and causing a blockage. So, if you're experiencing this, don't just brush it off. Chapter 6. Unexplained weight loss, a red flag you can't ignore. This one can be tricky because a lot of people might think, hey, losing weight without even trying, that's a good thing, right? But the truth is, unexplained weight loss is never a good sign. It's your body's way of telling you something is wrong. And in the case of colon cancer, tumors can actually mess with your metabolism and your appetite, and that can lead to weight loss. So if you're noticing a significant drop in your weight and you don't know why, please go see your doctor. Chapter 7. Fatigue and Weakness. When your body is sending you a message. We all feel tired from time to time, but we're talking about a different kind of tired here. It's not just the usual end-of-the-day weariness or the result of a poor night's sleep. This is a persistent, overwhelming fatigue that doesn't seem to go away no matter how much rest you get. It's the kind of tiredness that makes even the simplest tasks feel like monumental challenges. We're talking about that bone-deep fatigue, that feeling of weakness that just lingers and makes it hard to get through your day. This isn't just about feeling sleepy, it's about a profound lack of energy that affects your entire body. You might find it difficult to concentrate, experience muscle weakness, or feel like you have no stamina for activities you once enjoyed. This kind of fatigue can be a sign of many things, but it can also be a sign of colon cancer. It's important to pay attention to your body and recognize when something feels off. Chronic fatigue can be caused by a variety of factors, including stress, poor diet, or lack of exercise. But when it persists despite making lifestyle changes, it could be indicative of something more serious. Tumors can cause internal bleeding, and they can also affect your body's ability to absorb nutrients, both of which can lead to fatigue and weakness. When a tumor bleeds, it can lead to anemia, which is a condition where your body doesn't have enough red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your tissues, resulting in that constant feeling of tiredness. Additionally, tumors can interfere with the digestive process, making it harder for your body to get the nutrients it needs from the food you eat. So, if you're feeling drained all the time, don't ignore it. Persistent fatigue is your body's way of telling you that something isn't right. It's crucial to listen to these signals and seek medical advice. Early detection and diagnosis can make a significant difference in the outcome of many health conditions, including colon cancer. Don't dismiss your symptoms. Take action and consult with a healthcare professional to get to the root of the problem. Your health is worth it. Chapter 8. Abdominal Pain and Cramping. Listen to your gut. Our last sign today is abdominal pain and cramping. Again, this is something that we all experience from time to time, but it shouldn't be ignored if it's persistent. When it comes to colon cancer, tumors can create blockages and inflammation in the colon, and that can lead to pain and discomfort. So, if you're experiencing abdominal pain that's not going away, or if you're having cramping that's unusual for you, please don't wait to get it checked out. Outro: stay informed, stay healthy. So, there you have it. 8 early signs of colon cancer that you should never ignore. Remember, early detection is key when it comes to colon cancer. The earlier it's caught, the better the chances of successful treatment. If you notice any of these signs, even if you think it's nothing, please talk to your doctor. It's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to your health.